Alright guys, welcome back for another video from TDL DIY. So what we got going on here is we're trying to make a... I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing here. This is going to be an improvement to the sandblast cabinet. So this is the bottom plate, right here. We're going to drill a hole right in the middle. And then we're going to put about a 1-inch hole right in the center there with a hole saw. And I'm going to show you why. So... we got a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of parts and all sorts of things, all right here. So I'm going to lay it out for you here what I'm going to be doing, and it might make a little more sense. Okay, so at the bottom of the sandblast cabinet, it's a popular mod that people do with the Harbor Freight stuff, and basically instead of putting your hose down inside and having it suck up, it's going to be gravity fed through a pipe into your blast gun. So we're going with 3/4 inch piping, 3/4 inch. This is a plastic fitting. We're gonna get some thread lock, but I'm just gonna kind of simply lay it out here for you. And then we're gonna put this guy. At first I was gonna just put a cap and just put a cap at the bottom, which is fine. You guys can do that. But I started thinking, and I'm gonna put this valve right down there, for a simple reason is that you can get the media out. So we're gonna have to put this coupling in, again 3/4 inch. So 3/4 inch goes into that. Then we got our valve to open and close, so we can change the media. Okay, so from there, it's up to you. You can use the short guy. I think he's 3 inches, or what I'm guessing another. This is maybe 5 inches total, I'm guessing. Something like that. So we're going to stick that guy right there. We are going to grind down the threads on this guy over here because I cannot find a tap big enough for that. So we're going to end up putting that guy right up here, and I'm going to show you why. We're going to drill a couple holes in here too and put a bolt in here. I'm going to thread a bolt in, and this is going to allow some air to flow in. Now, if you want, you could put another T right in here. Oh, sorry, another T right where this pipe is, and then just put another like smaller valve or something. So just a 3/4 inch T, just put a little connector, and then just have another valve, and then you can kind of regulate the flow of air coming in. So that's totally up to you guys. Then we got another 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch, I believe. Yep. And then we got, I think this is 5/8. This piece might change. I might change it to a 1/2 inch, or I might change it to something else. But anyways, that guy's gonna screw into here. We're gonna use some thread tape here. That guy's gonna go into there. And this guy will go to a rubber hose, which will go to the gun. So I'm just gonna bring you up for a better view up top. So that's basically how it's going to look. We're gonna, oh, and I forgot this thing. So this guy right here is going to hold on to that plate over here, and that's going to be like a washer nut type thing. I did buy these things here, and I just pretty much ground off the top of it. See, I cut the top to make that work. So if you want to kind of get a better visual, it's going to be like this. Oops. This is going to be inside, so we'll just put it up here. All that stuff is going to be connected, comes down. We got our valve to empty the media, and then the rest of the media should go this way. So we are going to get a bit of buildup right here, which I might go back to this, because as soon as you open this, all the media is going to fall out anyway. So it's up to you. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just keep this valve to make for easy open close, but we're going to lose a little bit of media right here, which I don't think is a big deal. And then we go across. This will be our air inlet to regulate the airflow to push the media out through the hose and into your gun. So with all that explained, start using some thread tape and get this all buttoned up here. This is all going to be fast forward anyways, guys, so alright. There we go. Open. Ooh, closed. Perfect. So we got this piece down. Now, basically, that's going to connect just like that. Or I should say like that, most likely. And this little piece here will sit up here. So let's get to drilling this out. So we got a 1-inch hole saw here. So we're probably going to bring this over to the vise. I'll just cut it and I'll bring it back to you. Alright guys, so we got our 1-inch hole cut. It's pretty much right in the center there. So we're going to put this guy on. Alright, so now we're going to fit our little nut washer thingamabobber. The only part I have left, guys, is just figuring out where I'm going to put this guy. So, and then we got to tap it and whatnot. So, we're going to get it up on the underneath, figure out where I can put this, but I'm guessing somewhere out here, so I can get a bolt in there. And I might even cut this down a bit. So, we'll see what happens here. So it would be safe to probably put it out here somewhere. Be easy to get a wrench in there and everything else. Alright, so now we're going to take it off Figure out where that hole is, try to tap a hole or drill a hole into that and figure it out. But I'm gonna grind down these threads probably first here, guys, because I don't have a tap for this. So we'll grind. That's unfortunate because that'd be perfect. I could just put her in there and good to go. But yeah, I don't have a tap for that. So what I'm gonna do is grind those down, re-thread it, and then whatever that thread is, I'm gonna tap it in there, and Bub's your uncle. That might be good for now. If not, we can always modify it and put more holes in it. So we could put more holes along the bottom so that when it gets up, it sucks through like a bunch more holes. But I think this might be okay just to start with. Alright guys, so this is kind of what the final product looked like. I'm sorry I didn't get to film the hose going up and inside, but this is it. And what I did right over here is I just soldered that on a little bit because I kind of messed up on I drilled out the hole the size of the tap, and obviously that was wrong. But it's still in there pretty secure. I was able to wedge it in a bit and just solder it to keep it good. Now I did angle this kind of on a 45 degree versus it being 90 degrees that way. So I think that's a lot better. For the fitting, I did change the fitting out. So it's a 1/2 inch MPT. And then the barb fitting is 1/2 inch. This hose is 3/8. So what I ended up doing was kind of drilling out using a step drill, drilling out the diameter of the tube, enough to fit it on, clamp it on, and then we just drilled out that hole, put a grommet going up, and then drilled out that hole, put a grommet in, and threw it all together. So we'll step back a bit and you can kind of see what it all looks like. Yeah, just like that. So inside, I'll show you. So inside, it came up through the grommet there, and I went up. It was able to fit through the holes already in the grate, which is perfect. And the best part is it fit into the original tube that came with the gun. And I just used the original clamp and clamped that together. And then I got rid of that pipe right there. Yeah, that pipe right over there. So I think this is much better. It's going to be gravity fed, and basically all this is just it becomes like a vacuum. So all the media falls down and then pretty much gets vacuumed up through and into the gun. So that is going to be much better. So that's kind of finishing off that portion, and we'll be getting into the cyclone dust collector thing in the next video.